As we wrap up 2025 and go on to 2026, I just want to talk about some USPTO 2025 fee increases because the USPTO certainly outpaced inflation in some areas, and I made a previous video about the budget outlook for 2026 in which I focused on practitioners, and it just didn't seem right with me that I didn't cover some of the USPTO fee increases because while practitioners are primarily just keeping up with inflation, the USPTO has added some huge new fees and huge percentage gains in their favor in 2025. So here's the document that we'll be looking at. It's called Setting and Adjusting Patent Fees During Fiscal Year 2025. This is an official DOC document. It's under the Federal Register. And before we jump into that, I just want to look at, if I Google, what has inflation been from 2022 to 2025? And basically you see $100 in 2022 costs roughly $110 to $111 in 2025, meaning that, a practitioner charging $10,000 in 2022 should reasonably be charging, 11 or 12 in 2025 just to keep up with inflation, right? They're not getting any more money. They're just keeping up with inflation and everything else. You will see that in this document, the USPTO goes far and beyond in a lot of cases, just inflationary increases. So they acknowledge in this first table the benefits to them for these fee increases are significant and that the fee change is significant here as well for 2025. So we're about to jump into the new continuation application fees, which are, in my opinion, exorbitant because it's just a new fee for the same old practice of filing a continuation application. And some of these fees are huge. So as you can tell here, all of these fees are new. They just added them just because. I'm sure there's rationale in here, but this could increase costs by $2,700, $1,080, $540, $4,000, $1,600, $800, in many instances, just because you're filing a continuation application. No extra work there, just because you're filing a continuation application at given dates and years, the USPTO deems it appropriate to charge that much money. So yeah, they're kind of, in their own way, I guess, keeping up with inflation on that one. But there are some rules in which they show actual fee percentage increases. So for instance, here for design applications, you'll see 36% increases, 88% increases. Oh, here's a little 9% increase in 3 areas, but here's like a bunch of 76% increases, 27%, 76 again. Again, they are, keeping up with inflation, I guess, in their own way by charging, in some cases, 88% more in 2025 than they did previously. We're about to get to the excess claims fees here, in which they are charging 25% more, 100% more. They're doubling the fees in some cases, 25% more, 100% more. So the USPTO is far outpacing inflation. I just want to bring this up just so that way practitioners didn't look too bad, because it does cost a lot of money. Practitioners know that, but frankly, practitioners are just keeping up with inflation. The USPTO is going far and beyond. Thanks.